Sin has a way of blinding us of our own mistakes and then magnifying the faults of others in our eyes. And so for us, we think that always was a mistake, it is pardonable, you can just let it go. But for others, they need to pay for their sins. This is a story of Judah and Tamar. Judah being a brother of Joseph, we see how they sold their brother out to the Ishmaelites. And then in chapter 38, we see Judah departing from his brothers. Was he guilty? Was he trying to find refuge in whatever happened? Because we see he goes to an Adulamite, and the meaning of this is justice or refuge. Was he trying to, find or seek justice for himself? This is a deep dive question for us. And then he goes ahead to marry a Canaanite woman called Shua. Let's leave that for another day because they were told not to marry, but he did marry. And so his wife was Shua, and they had 3 sons. They had they had Onan, and they had Shelah. Was so wicked that the Lord described him as a wicked person. And so this guy, the Lord had to take him out. He was like, you are too wicked for my people. You are too wicked. No, I need to take you out. I don't know how wicked he was that God had to single him out and just kill him. But that was how wicked he was. And so he was taken out. Then his father told Onan, we have a culture, the Levirate culture, where you would have to continue from wherever your brother stopped, especially if he didn't have children. So you would have to do that for him. Onan had his own plans. He didn't buy into that culture or that marriage, whatever. And so whenever he met with Tamar, he would just do whatever he has to do not to make the woman pregnant. The Lord said, you another wicked person, you have to go. And so the Lord took him out. I'm sure at that point Shua and Judah were like, hey, one woman one woman, my 2 sons are gone. No, Judah, you have to do something. And so Judah tells Tamar that, you know what, Shelah is not ready for marriage, and so you go to your father. Whenever he's ready, we'll bring you back to marry him, and then you continue from wherever you stopped. Tamar went, and then after some years we see that Shua dies. I believe that whatever happened was because Judah was mourning. It doesn't excuse him anyway, but Shua dies, and then he has to go to Timnah to shed off his flock. And so on his way, I'm sure some people saw that, is this not Tamar's father-in-law? Let's go and give her the tea, tell her whatever is going on. And so she gets the news, and then she also takes up a plan, because she knew at that point that Shelah was